Why did you stop going to church?
I can command a car that has never moved for 6 months. The engine is removed. Engine out. And I pray the engine move and the car move.
Good morning, Molweni, guys. You see, I wouldn't be too excited about that situation of the the return, Baba, of Bushiri and the Mrs. back to South Africa, knowing very well, because I know very well how we handled this situation the first time. It was even obvious to me, someone that is not even participating in the justice system. It was obvious how we were supposed to handle this whole thing. I knew, you could tell that Bushiri was a man with a plan. You see, you could tell in the manner in which he was behaving, but somehow we allowed the man to escape, and to me, up to this day, he was assisted to leave this country by our own people in South Africa. So, as much as we bring the man back, we need to hold our own people accountable so that we don't have such a thing happening in South Africa again, so that our laws can be respected. So we need to hold everybody accountable. But these are the stars of the show. These are the starrings. So now, they have Oom Groenewald now waiting for them. Da baby, drunk. Hey, wacht verhellen. If there's anything like that, yeah, my poor Africa's child, but I just had to do that because now we have Oom Groenewald, da baby cat. Hey. Anyway, guys, no one would want to be extradited back to South Africa, knowing very well that Oom Groenewald is there, and knowing the current political climate in South Africa. I would dread it too. Hey, Sada. Anyway, let me just give you an idea of where we are now with that story of Bushiri and the missus.
They be sent to South Africa, and we are told that they are facing charges that are related to fraud, money laundering and rape, but they took a decision immediately to indicate that they would want to apply their minds in terms of ensuring that there's an appeal, and the legal team then indicated that he will appeal this ruling, and therefore there was a slight change, and then the decision was taken that the matter be referred to the court, the High Court in Malawi, to look at bail application and to take the process forward. But the magistrate court, the lower court, had ruled that he be sent back to South Africa.
Now that the matter is going to go to the High Court, though, what will happen to Bushiri and his wife, Mary?
Well, after that decision that they appealed the ruling, the magistrate made a ruling again to say that the matter will stand down until after 30 days, while Bushiri and Mrs. Bushiri are working on their application, or the bail application, including the appeal. And after 30 days, they'll be back at the High Court to present their bail application and the matter. However, in a surprise move, the magistrate also agreed that they shouldn't go to prison or be in the holding cells while waiting for this application of the appeal.
All right. And now the Department of Justice, we know, has been at pains, Sophie, to try and assure some...
Did you hear that? Those two people are going to be free to do as they want, as they are not going to be in prison. So for me, it does not look good. And I'm saying this, it is going to be important for our justice system to make sure that they don't botch this time around, because this is the story that we had forgotten about, and it became one of those stories that we talk about how South Africa failed in handling this. Now that they are bringing back to the limelight and it brings new attention to it, it is very important not to do what they did before, because we saw Bushiri preaching in Korea after the escape from South Africa. We saw the Koreans with their hands up, go papa there in Korea, like nothing happened in South Africa. So for them to bring it back, for them, let me just say, now that the story, let me not say for them to bring it back, because this was an ongoing process. What I'm saying, now that it's back in the headlines again, make sure you don't botch this situation, because it's going to look horrible for our justice system. Even, this is a story that we forgot about. South Africans were referring to it when Chitima and her parents escaped South Africa. They were saying, yeah, if Bushiri could escape, why not Chitima and her family? We gotten used to such things happening in South Africa. Please, because now the story is back in the headlines, do it right. Do it right. You see, there's a video that Bushiri posted on his social media platforms, and that video reminded me of how he was behaving before he left South Africa, before he escaped. So it gives me the same vibes that this is a man, once again, who has a plan to escape. Do you get? Because that is how he behaved. You see, that is a pattern. What is happening in Malawi right now, it looks like a pattern of what happened in South Africa before they escaped. So let me share that with you.
The prudent man or the righteous man sees trouble and run away. But the foolish man sees trouble and stays there. What man makes you, it gives you ability to sense danger. And you need a hockey man, where when a danger comes, or a trouble comes, or a problem comes, you know how to escape from it. The scripture here tells you there's someone or some people who are looking for this wisdom. Now they go to the land says it's not true. They go to the sea.
Here he was about to pack and go. I am telling you. I remember this energy very well during that time. They better make sure that this does not happen again, because it would just not look good. Absolutely not good. Look at that end. There's a sound that people put there after Bushiri escaped Bandoza's song, Bangbi Zupu Nyuka Bempete. So I had to mute that song for rights, to avoid rights penalties. Anyway, this is the Bushiri account on X. He posted this video clip that I'm about to share with you. The caption was, "Breaking God of the 11th hour happening right now. Bushiri is gone." The man is going to leave Malawi. Are you hearing me? And if he leaves Malawi and South Africa still left wanting, I'm telling you, it's going to look horrible. They better not botch this one.
Yes, our Father has changed his style. And all his children worldwide has followed him. Watch out all over the world. Oh yes, it's happening. It's victory all over the world. 13 minus 10. He remained only 3. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Aha! Hey! Somebody scream! Celebrate, 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 celebrate!
Listen, same dance moves. Before he escaped South Africa, same dance move. Bushiri is gone. I'll be surprised if he doesn't escape or even attempt to escape Malawi at this moment. I'm telling you guys, this does not look good. You see, it's a movie. It's a whole movie. I can't believe what I'm seeing. So this is a preacher that even had your Naledi Chirwa testifying in church. Papa, I'm about to be a member of parliament, and Julius Malema was not happy about that. So I want to share a video clip with you, and other video clips I'm going to share with you, so that you see how the behavior of our preachers these days just make people lose appetite for church. And what is said, some people even lose appetite to pray, some appetite to talk to God and all of that because of the things that are happening in church these days. So I'm one of those people, man, that are no longer having any hoo-ha about going to church every Sunday and now and then, but I'm still a child of God, you know. Nothing has changed there, but I don't have that drive to go there. You know, I just don't. So I'm going to be sharing the video clips with you. I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll come right at the end with my closing commentary, and I'm going to share with you the video clips of the prophecies of Bushiri and the miracle performing there. And you look at these things. That is what... Sure, guys, in fact, please, I'm not this kind of a commentator, but because this story is trending right now, I'm bringing it to you.
Yes, I wrote on a paper that I want to be a member of parliament.
And you didn't know what you didn't know anything about that time, or?
No, nothing at all. You know, it's just something that I've always wanted after knowing that governance is my ministry. So I've been having such ambitions, but it was between myself and my mom and the God of Major One. You know, so nobody else knew about this ambition besides that paper, your God, and my mother.
Before elections, we had all these politicians coming here, and after elections, they didn't come and testify. The Lord will bless you. He will make you a great leader. He'll give you wisdom.
I receive, Papa. I receive, Daddy Major.
Take more wisdom. Listen, pick up. God will give you more wisdom.
I receive, Papa. I receive.
They may fight you, but they don't know how you went up with them.
Yeah.
Only your heart knows how you found yourself on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
You heard it?
Yeah.
They may fight you and say, look at that. Look, oh, did you see her? She was in church. They don't know how you climbed the mountain.
Yeah.
And trust me, no one will bring you down.
I receive, Daddy. I receive, Daddy.
Because no human being must kneel before another human being. It's not possible. You will do those things of kneeling there before Bushiri, because some of you even thank him for taking you to parliament. I'm not your father. Papa Bushiri. I'm not Papa of anyone. I receive Papa. I'm in parliament, Papa. Slaughtering goats, saying you are in parliament because of your ancestors. Personalizing political responsibilities. That's why when you are removed from those responsibilities, you have a difficulty because you went to thank Papa. Papa gave you the position. Why is the EFF removing me from the position that was given to me by Papa? It's not Papa's position, it's a position of the revolution. It can be taken any time from you. But once you personalize it and pray about it and even tell children and wives about it, Yalor humile, kiteni parlamente, tomorrow you are out. And then it becomes a family problem because you involved everyone on issues that do not belong to them.
My name is Ashadri Kapasa. I'm a businessman. We are agents of a few mines in DRC, in Congo. My complaints are, I supplied some gold to a pastor in South Africa, Pastor Shepherd Bushiri, 2 years ago. He got the gold. He called me to come and collect the money in South Africa, and he changed the story. He had me arrested. He connived with the police. They arrested me that I was swindled him money, and he couldn't show the proof. But meantime, he got the gold and he told me to come and collect the money in South Africa. When I got to South Africa, he had me arrested for 8 months. I wasn't alone. There were 4 of us. When we got there from last year, myself, I spent 8 months in prison in Sun City. It was all over media. I'm not accusing anybody. I've got enough proof to show what I'm talking about. Bushiri came to my office in Zambia. We had a meeting. I've got the pictures. I've got the footage of everything. The only thing I want is the South African government to help me to recover the money from this guy. For me, I don't care about how people they are praising him to be their pastor. According to me, he is a crook and he got my money and I want it. And I'm not going to stop here. I will make sure that my money is recovered. He made me arrest. He arrested innocent people. These 3 guys that are seated with me. If he can see, he knows the faces and he knows what he did to these innocent people. He kept them in prison for 1 year plus. So really, if now that the South African system it has allowed to make sure that this guy is now on board and is going to face charges, he needs to pay back my money and he needs to compensate these people for arresting them for 1 year without them knowing anything. Like I said, I will not stop here. What I want is the money for the goods that he got. I've got all the proof, I've got the pictures, I've got the emails, I've got the messages from his phone and my phone. So it's not that there was a mediator between me and him. What he did was, he told me to go to South Africa. When you arrive, you call me. When I arrived in South Africa, I called him. He said, I'm a bit busy. I'll send my people to see you. Go to Michelangelo. That's when we went to Michelangelo. He said, okay, wait there for an hour. The money will be coming. When we were waiting for the money, it's the time that the police came and they arrested me for fraud. And I'm not a fraudster. What I want is my money. He knows where he got the things and he knows how he shipped. I've got the information. Even the time that he came with his jet in Zambia, I've got everything. So if he's going to prove, or if he wants to say no, I've got enough proof to prove what I'm saying. What I want is the money, and that's all. So I'm appealing to the South African government. I need help. Because this guy, according to me, he told me I cannot do anything to him. He's untouchable. If I step with my foot in South Africa, he will kill me. Currently that we are talking, my passport is blocked. I cannot go to South Africa. I've got a ticket which I will show. I went to the airport in Zambia. I checked in. They refused that the South African government have refused you to go in South Africa. So I cannot even step my foot there. The reason, he knows why he did that. After he got the money, he paid people so that I cannot go to South Africa to claim my money. So this is the only way. I think if I can go on media and speak to people, it's the only time the message will reach him, because I'm unable to go to South Africa. If anybody can go and scan my passport, you'll see that I am blocked. I cannot go to South Africa.
So my question is, you earlier indicated that this happened 2 years ago. You were arrested, and soon after you came out, what other efforts did you make, and how much worth was the gold that you supplied to him?
The gold was 500 kgs. It was worth $16 million, according to the agreement that we agreed, because I was selling him at $32,000 per kg times 500. I have got the proof of his wife holding my gold, the gold that they are posting on media that they were smuggling in South Africa. That is my consignment, and the wife knows very well. I've got more photos of more than what you are seeing on the media. That is his wife. His wife flew here. I've got pictures of him, myself, and his wife. I've got pictures of him and myself in his house in South Africa. I've got everything.
Also, as the kind of effort, what efforts did you make after that to try and address the situation?
The only effort I was making is to make sure that I'm released. Even my embassy in South Africa, they know. You can ask his Honorable Emmanuel Mamba. He used to come to court also to follow up the case to make sure that we are treated fairly. And when we came out, I got threats that I'm going to be killed. I must make sure that I leave South Africa. I went to Pretoria at the embassy. I was given, because they caught my passport. They refused to give me the passport. So I went to the embassy. I got the traveling document. It's the one that I flew in with from South Africa to Zambia. From then, when I got the ticket, I wanted to go back and push to see if I can see other authorities for help. I found that I'm blocked in the South African system. I can't enter. So it's the only effort I've done. So if I am not allowed to go to South Africa, the only way I can is to go through media to make sure that everything is handled accordingly. I will testify to you that I've got pictures that Bushiri came to see me, and I've got evidence that shows that I gave Bushiri the goods that I'm talking about. And I've got evidence that I stayed in prison for 8 months in South Africa. Why I was arrested, I don't know. The only thing is, I got acquitted at the court, commercial crime court where I was. They acquitted me. They said, we don't have evidence that really Bushiri gave you the money that he's claiming. And yourselves, what we have seen is you don't have a problem. You can go back to your country. So if really I'm claiming, there's no way I can claim the court, there's no way I can claim the documents, everything that I'm talking to you. If you can ask, Sun City is the prison in South Africa. My record and my names are there. I was in prison for 8 months. I have a contract that we signed. It wasn't a street business. We signed the contract. When I got to South Africa, he told me we should go to the South African High Court in Pretoria. We should go and have the contract notarized, which he sent me with his people. We had the contract notarized and the invoice were raised for him to pay the money. So he said, okay, the only way I'm not going to manage to pay you, will you come here so we can have the contract notarized and everything. That's what made me to go to South Africa. Without knowing that, for me, I thought I'm going to see a businessman who came, and I have supplied. Anywhere when you supply goods, you don't get manifest. You supply the goods and then you get the money after. If it was a cash transaction, I would have told him to come with the money and then we exchange. But it was a contract. I worked according to how everybody works, and any company, we don't do cash business in such transactions. It was all over media. There is no Zambian that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm unable to work. There are few people that I'm doing business with. Those people trust me, because if you go on Google, you Google my names, you'll find he has paid people, he has put at me, I'm a scammer. So anybody who's doing business with my company, if they go online, they check that no, me, I defrauded Bushiri money, and they cannot work with me. So what I'm telling you, if you can go online, you check everything, you'll see enough proof. My advice is they should not trust the guy. If he's a businessman, let him do business in a proper way. He should stop injuring people. He should stop. I cannot say no, people shouldn't deal with them, because I don't know other transactions that he does with people. But where commodities are concerned, they should make sure they should take necessary measures to see that this person they're dealing with has got a background of what he has done to people. They must be very careful, because he's not somebody that you can trust with anything. I'll be honest with you. Concerning what I want from Bushiri, I do not expect any Zambian who goes to Bushiri's church to comment. Because the only people I will see, it's them and not Bushiri. Because as it is now, I cannot see Bushiri. So whoever, I am not warning them, and it's not a threat. I am advising them to just keep quiet and let the law take its course. Because no matter what they're going to write on media, no matter insults they're going to put, it will not help them. It will only make sure it will put their profits in problems. Because I'm not going to end here, like I said. I will use all necessary measures. If it means we should go to the International Criminal Court, which we think all of us will be taken there, I am willing to do that.
Why did you stop going to church?
I can command a car that has never moved for 6 months. The engine is removed. Engine out. And I pray the engine move and the car move. When I open the fridge, the deep freezer, there is meat, chicken, mixed pieces of chicken in the freezer. When I open the fridge, I am seeing a container, blue container. There is butter. There's butter there. And I'm also seeing there is also a brown container. Inside the brown container, there's soup, like the oil of fish.
Cooking oil, man of God.
Fish, I see fish. And I'm also seeing something like what it is. When I open this fridge, I'm also seeing 3 tomatoes, and 1 used onion. Nature original. Let me tell you something.
Go deeper.
When you were young,
Yes, Papa.
something spiritual happened.
Yes, Papa.
In fact, to be precise,
Yes, Papa.
you were 10 years, 4 months old.
Yes, Papa.
By that time, can I prophesy a little bit?
Prophesy.
You were in grade 10.
Yes, Papa.
You were in grade 10.
Yes, Papa.
Listen properly.
You were in grade 10.
Yes, Papa.
Honorable member, you are out.
I am going to your house right now.
Yes.
I turn to the street
Yes.
as I am moving.
Yes.
Because your house will turn to the left.
Yes.
As I'm at your house, I'm seeing pinkish
Yes,
house.
man of God, yes.
I enter your house.
Yes, man of God.
It has got only one door.
Yes.
Your house.
Yes.
It has only one front door.
Yes.
And it has got a big window to the
Yes,
left.
yes, man of God, it's
When
true.
I enter your house,
Yes.
it has got white. It's white
Yes,
inside.
yes, of course,
When I
white.
enter your house,
Yes, man
I
of
go
God.
to your bedroom.
Yes.
I see a blue duvet. Like
Yes.
blue
of course,
duvet.
blue, yes.
When I
Blue
look
sheet.
at the duvet, I
Yes.
see a wardrobe.
Yes, man of God, it's true.
Brown
It's true,
wardrobe.
man of God.
When I
It's
open the wardrobe,
Yes,
there's a
man of
small box.
Yes, man of
And when I
God.
look in the small box
Yes.
there, I am seeing someone came in the night spiritually and actually a demon and removed a goldish underwear.
He's lost, man of God. I don't know where it is. I've been looking for it.
I've been looking for it.
It's true, man of God.
Man of God.
Yes, it's true.
Do you know the color?
The color, yes. I
Yes.
know it.
Is it goldish? It was goldish.
Yes,
The color of the underwear.
Yes, of course, it's true, man of God.
And since it disappeared, you are sick.
I'm sick.
You have
man
a
of
problem on
God.
your backbone.
It's
Huh?
true, it's true.
They used underwear to kill you. If I don't pray for you now, you'll be paralyzed. They came in your house. They used magic. They sent a snake. It came and took your underwear. It's actually goldish.
Yes, it's true, man of God.
This is why I keep telling you guys, Bushiri is my favorite, honestly.
Even that walking on air, for me, I don't see what was the purpose, guys. What was the purpose for that? Because the one we read about from the Bible, walking on water, there was a purpose for that. There was a storm there, if we remember very well, and it was to demonstrate that even though the circumstances around you are so difficult, you don't see how you're going to overcome them. There's no reason for you to have fear in your heart. You just need to believe that whatever the situation that you are faced with, you will overcome it. So what was the purpose for dangling in the air? Because that was not walking. That was just dangling in the air and dropping. So I don't want to talk about it being cooked, it not being real. That's a story for another day. I'm just talking about, let's just say now, that was true. He walked, he dangled on air like that. What was the purpose? What was the purpose? So these are the things that have made people to lose appetite for church. I'm one of them. Number two, these are the things that you look at and you realize why we are here. We are here today. Why we are here today. And people are no longer having that drive to go to church. Basically, that's what I'm saying, guys. My mind is thinking of a lot of things as I'm watching this. I'm asking myself, how do we get to this level whereby we are deceived like this? Because the truth is, people are looking for something. There's a void that we carry as humans. We're looking to fill that void. Sometimes it's our problems. We're seeking for solutions to our problems. And at the end of the day, we find ourselves in the hands of the hyenas like this, where we are being treated in the manner in which people are treated. And when you look at these videos, the video clips of the things that were happening in that church, you wonder how did we get here, whereby somebody will just openly deceive us like that and we believe. And the thing is, it goes, at the end of the day, it goes directly to the pockets of the people who are already poor, who don't have anything, but they still take their money to feed the already rich. You see, and same with politics, man. Anyway, please do share the comments, do use the comment section to share your views, guys. And please don't come with the do my prophet no harm. We all have to pay for our sins that we commit. We all have to pay for them. If we commit crime, we have to pay for the crime that we have committed. Please, the do my prophet no harm comment is not gonna cut it with this one, because the facts are there confronting us. You see, everybody needs to be held accountable for the things that they've committed. Everyone. If you escape like Bushiri. I suspect Bushiri will escape. That man don't play. I think he's going to escape. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. This is South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here.